Good morning. It is Monday, December 9th. It is a Monday and my energy level is feeling very Monday morning. So let's talk about some yarn because maybe that'll make me feel better. Today, day 9 is The Lion Awakes. That is the theme for the Back Through the Wardrobe, and I'm assuming it's referencing Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. After the queen straps Aslan to the table, he dies, or whatever. So there's the girls, the mice, and then the broken table. I think we're gonna keep going spring. So here's my current blanket. I'm all caught up. It's really pretty. Actually, now that I hold it up and look at it that way, it's really pretty. Okay. Day 9. Here we go. Ooh. We got some greens. It's gonna look really pretty next to these ones. This is it's very sweet. I think this whole collection is very sweet. It feels like just a big cozy hug. It feels very nostalgic to me to be knitting this and thinking about the books and reading the books a little bit as I'm doing this. And this blanket's just darling. This is the Sweet Shop blanket by Laura Penrose. I've been trying to weave in my ends as I go. I'm doing a somewhat decent job of it, but so I'm enjoying knitting that blanket. And then here's my current socks. All of our socks look so different and I find it really interesting. So this is the Woolens and Nosh Stripe a Day Advents. I really like how these are knitting up. All right, I have a couple of calls today. So I don't anticipate a lot of fun chatter today because I gotta work, but I'll be knitting during some of the conference calls or as I can. And then I'll check back in with you later before I go to craft night at the movie theater. That's hosted by Harriet Alice and Dandelion Fiber Co, which I'm perfectly timed for this Monday. See you in a bit.
Later, dudes. Let her rip, ain't pen.
I just got home from crafting night at the movies. They were showing Christmas Vacation, which is one of my favorite movies. If you watched it last year, I went and saw a screening of it with my family. It's like a must. So did that. It was so fun to just catch up. I saw like a couple of my knitting friends I hadn't seen in so long, and it honestly just felt like a little bit of a mini reunion. And after today's day, between work and having a headache, it was the pickup I needed. So I'm home. I'm not gonna upload tonight, so I'm gonna merge 9 and 10, but I just made myself a hot chocolate in my Dandelion Fiber mug. I used the 4 Sigmatic mushroom blend. Let's see if I have a package of it. Oh, nope, I lied. That's my protein powder. It's Laird. It's adaptogens and mushrooms with cocoa powder. It's delicious. And I mix it with hot water, and then to make it a little sweeter, I use whipped cream. And Chris has started getting me the oats topping from Target. So I have, let's see if I can find it. My fridge is a mess. The peppermint. Oh, this one's the gingerbread, but I have the peppermint one too. And Sam and Harry go nuts for it. Like, they know when it's time for M's hot chocolate because Mom gets this out. Case in point, she saw me come into the kitchen. Okay. Uh-oh. Come here. Okay. There you go. Oh, that was a good catch. Look at these. Hello, it is day 10. It is Tuesday, December 10th. It is almost 7 and I'm finally just filming for the day. I had to go to the Capitol this morning, so I have some vlog footage you saw of that. And then after that, I had a networking lunch, which I had totally thought was tomorrow, Wednesday. But thankfully I was with friends, my work colleagues that were going with me to that networking thing, so they reminded me to get my act together. And then from there, I went straight with my colleague down to Rochester, Minnesota. We visited our work, part of our mission is we have lodging for folks when they're traveling for care that they can stay at for free. It's the Hope Lodge. And so my colleague and I went to our Rochester Hope Lodge today, and we had office hours, and it was just a chance to sit and be available to talk to folks if they wanted to share their experience with us and just talk a little bit about our public policy work. And I am feeling so like grounded and grateful for my life and my health and my cancer journey, and humbled. And I don't know, I was talking to my colleague on the drive home, it felt really inauthentic to not, it felt weird to not talk about that part of my day, because I usually don't get too specific into my job, But it was so meaningful for me, and like Vlogmas is supposed to be talking about our days and our lives, and so it was really a meaningful afternoon for me. Yeah, I am, just in case you're interested, I'm gonna put a link below to the Hope Lodge Amazon wish list that patients have identified, or folks that are staying there have identified as like their needs. Just in case if you're inclined and want to make a donation, you can buy something for the Hope Lodge or for the patients staying there and send it through. So no pressure, but I don't know. I'm just feeling the need to do that today. Anywho, so the whole point about me mismanaging my day is that I left my knitting at home. So I had no knitting for the 3-hour car ride or for the time we were there, which was fine. It was fine. I worked with my colleague. We did to-do lists. It was actually a really lovely day. So no yarn has been opened. But now let's talk about yarn. Day 10 is Polly Plumber. Polly is from The Magician's Nephew, and Google reminded me that she also shows up in The Last Battle, which is the last book of the Narnia series. So here's a picture of Polly and Diggory. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I'm not taking guesses anymore. I'm just here for the ride. Okay, here's 10. All right. It is a tonal. It's getting washed out. Let's see if I can, let me try it here. Okay, that's actually pretty true. It's a very mint color. I think there might be some very soft, subtle variegation to it, more of a white. It's definitely pulling the greens that were in yesterday's The Lion Awakes colorway. I like that it's a mix of kind of more tonal and variegated, but yeah. Pajamas, and I'm heating up dinner. I am reheating Chris's lamb stew, and we've got some sourdough. And I realized as I was heating up dinner that if you're new here, you might not know what I'm talking about when I said I was grateful for my cancer journey. So I'm a 15-year cancer survivor, and for me, that has really influenced my career and my work. I've always loved politics, and so that led me to a career in public health, and I'm a lobbyist. So there's the microwave. Lobbyist for good, lobbyist for patients, better healthcare, accessible healthcare, all those things. So just wanted to add that little context in case you're new here. And if you're new, hey, thanks, hi, welcome. Okay, back to knitting content.